just a quick explanation on things. New Game Plus is due to me being an idiot and skipping through the Hildibrand quest. Now, granted, it was only a Realm Reborn section, so I thought, okay, might as well just start from the beginning. So that's why you can say new game. That's why you can see the New Game Plus. Plus, I just written it down as well, just so you guys are aware why am I New Game Plusing it. And also made this weird thing, cause sure, why not? So yeah, let's just see where it goes. Now, there's some things you need to be aware that I have. Okay, I need to get my thoughts in order, which I'm not particularly good at. Frick, what was I supposed to be thinking again? Oh yeah, when it comes to Hildibrand, I have seen a few clips on like YouTube and stuff here and there. So I have seen some things, but other than that, I don't know anything. I don't even know the context behind these scenes. So let's just begin, shall we? The rise and fall of gentlemen. An old acquaintance of Weirmond is at wit's end, and the businessman would have you help her. I hear you've been busy as a bee, Can. Seems half of the whispers that come my way relate to your comings and going. Being the active type you are, I reckon you'd be interested in investigating some queer rumors, am I right? But before that, let me ask. Ever heard of a man named Hildibrand? I'm just gonna say no. To hear him tell it, he was Eorzea's greatest and most famous inspector. Still, can't say I'm surprised you don't know him. To his credit, Hildibrand and his assistants had a knack for showing up when something shady was afoot. As for sussing out the culprits, well, he had his moments, though I hesitate to give him sole credit. Anyway, 5 years ago he gets it in his head that he's cracked the code of Messiah 7th verse, Dalamud the Calamity. All of it he can be stopped. He says, so long as he finds the hero of prophecy, and would you know it, the hero was Hildibrand himself. So he flies off towards Dalamud. That's right, he flew, launched himself straight into the air somehow, ridiculous as it sounds. Course, it's only logical that he's going to come down. Though it was only recently that we found his body. I had a reason for bringing this up. Ah, right. So, Nashu, Hildibrand's erstwhile assistant, has since become an inspector in her own right. At present, she's investigating the queer rumors I mentioned earlier. She's a sweet lass. A bit daft, but sweet nonetheless. So when I heard she is at wit's end, I want to help. Thing is, I prefer to meddle in the affairs of the living zombies, and most definitely not my forte. So, if you're willing, I'd be grateful if you lent her a hand. As for where to find her, she's like to visit Hildibrand's grave in each yard when she's frustrated. Try looking for her there first. Speak with Nashu Makaraka. Makaraka, is that how you say her? Also, just another thing I want to point out. I know the Hildibrand questline is really comedy centric, and I can't be 100% sure if I find it funny or not. So just keep that, guys, in your mind so you don't come in here assuming I'm going to laugh at something and I just don't. So just so you are aware. Ah, Nashu Makaraka. Oh, if only we're still alive, Inspector. You'd know how to stop these zombies. Ah, you there. Could it be? You come to offer your assistance services to me? Yes, I do. Oh, but where are my manners? Allow me to introduce myself. Ahem. My name is Nashu, Agent of Inquiries, Extraordinary Inspector. At least that's what I'm trying to be. It's not quite as easy as you made it look. Inspector Hildibrand was a great man, a real Eorzean hero. We traveled the world, me and him, solving cases and thwarting evil. No matter the mystery, you could always count on Inspector to solve it with grace and style. But then there was the final case. The case of the century, he called it. How to stop the Red Moon from destroying the world. To save us all, he flew into the sky, and all he could do was watch. But then he came back down, and he... Why is my character just... I'm getting the echo. This is all a joke. A big, funny joke. Right, Inspector? Any moment now, you'll burst out of the grey ground and shout, "Surprise! Had you fooled, eh?" And we laugh and laugh. Oh dear, she's a lost cause. Hildibrand Manderville, beloved son. They say no one remembers the Warrior of Light. Their names, their faces, all gone forever. But I remember you, Inspector. No, gentleman hero Hildibrand. I can never be the hero you were, but I'll do my best to try. What is she doing? Oh. I, Nashu, Inspector Extraordinaire, will carry on your legacy. So I told myself, well, Nashu, there must be a leader, a head zombie, who tells the rest what to do. Therefore, all we need to do is kill him. Again, that is. Unfortunately, I don't know where he is, or how to find him. But now that you're here, my faithful assistant, you can try the one good idea I've come up with so far. If you go to where these dapper zombies were last seen in southern Teleland, you might find them. And then you could, you could become their friend and ask to meet their leader. Yes, that's sure to work. Weird, normally when you get the echo, there's like a little bit of like, participate in a fate. I really hope it's not something I have to wait on. That'd be kind of awkward. So, oh, I have to wait. Welp. Do 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 do. Wait, where am I going? I'm confused. No, I can't get up. Far. Wait, wrong way. This way. I'm not doing great. Are you kidding me? Well, I didn't know it was... man. That's so awkward. I didn't know that. Fuck. Okay, I have to go a long way around then. Welp. Amalja Thaumaturge. Let me see. A band of zombies has been exhibiting uncharacteristically civilized behavior of late, which has greatly unnerved the people of Thanalan. Dispatch the dapper undead for the benefit of the living. Why the frick are they calling it dapper? Hey, Mr. Dapper Zombie. The mummy, I'm just gonna take you out again. Do not disturb our practices. What the? Get over here. A gentleman is... I didn't get to see what it said. Why are you standing like that? Oh wait, crap, I'm on the timer. Amalia, can you get away? Ah! Please don't. I'm trying to remove these dapper zombies. Man. Well, so what do I do then? Do I just have to wait around? Welp. It's a fate, so... Yeah, I just have to jump around and just wait. It's not just great. And I lost a lot of time because I was going through the wrong door. Oof. But it won't do much if we just sit here, so might as well... I have no idea when it pops up either, so... The Rise and Fall of Gentlemen. Okay. Well, I just have to wait. Well, considered its fate, I don't think it's gonna take that long, does it? Or is it those moments I have to go through other fates to, like, activate it? Wait, does it help if I turn off the New Game Plus and then resume? Well, I don't know, I'm just gonna try. If not, just gonna suspend it for a little while. And then resume. Never mind, so I have to wait. Okay, so what do I do in the meantime? I feel like I have to be around to... Okay, but I feel like if I do other fates, it might go a little bit faster, so... Just gonna do that. The frick was this place? Up here? Okay, that's not Amalja, so I don't think I'm ready to go there. Just gonna fly around. Whee! Okay, I'm just gonna do some fates in the meantime. If I remember correctly, I think fates made it so that it could go a little bit faster, but I might be wrong. Okay, maybe not here. Man, that's a bit awkward. Probably just remove some of these guys around there in the meantime. Just so it's not in my way. And then just vibe here for a bit. Well, I don't know how long Fates is gonna take, so. But I'm assuming I just have to do a random Fate. And it will probably spawn a little bit faster, hopefully. If not, then I don't know. Let's try this. Chaos Thrust. Wait, okay, can I just do this? Wait, okay. I just have to remove these small guys. Of course, I'm not entirely sure if this even works. But there's something to do in the meantime while I'm waiting. Hey, I did it. Okay, it's there now. Of course, I'm not sure if it was that simple or I just had to do that. Are they there now? Okay, before that, I'm just gonna get these guys out of the way. Okay, now I'm back at it. I'm gonna take you, dapper zombie. Do not disturb our practice. Wait, I can just do this. Like, I wonder if such this is considered a fate. This also mean that this is not well, it's part of the quest of Hildibrand, but doesn't mean that you have to do the Hildibrand quest, I think. Begone, villain, leave a gentle dead in peace. A gentleman is rather than thus. Am I a gentleman yet? You're neither a gentleman or zombie. Oh. Just gonna. I feel so cultured. You're the last dapper zombie I have to take out. I think. Show the curious parchment to Nashu. Okay then. I can do that, no problem. Campo Dryborn. Wait, up here? Up here, okay. Did you find the zombies? You did? That's wonderful, I've been busy too. The head zombie will rue the day he meets me, you'll see. So, tell me, what did you learn? Well, oh, so you weren't able to make new friends. That's a shame. But this parchment, this is a map of the Sagoli Desert. There's a spot marked here in the south. And look, there's something written here. A gentleman is, rather than thus. That sort of reminds me of... well, no matter. Let's see where this map takes us, assistant. Onward, to the Sagoli. Speak with Nashu. Okay. Oh, why is it all the way over there? Let's go to the Sagoli Desert, all the way over to the other side of the place. I don't think I misread the map. Maybe they're just shy though. I say we call it out to them and let them know we come in peace. And when the leader shows himself, we strike. Who summons the gentle dead men? Deadpan zombie. They live, and we hunger. My brothers, lend me your ears. A gentleman does not dine upon his guests. Spare this fine gentleman and the fair lady your mastications. Withdraw, I say, and harass them no more. Up in the sky. Look, it's a bird. No, it's an airship. No, it's the inspector. We hear and we obey. Okay, cool. He didn't get the superhero landing. It is you. It really is you. I knew nothing could kill the great Inspector Hildibrand. Hildibrand? Who is this Hildibrand of whom you speak? My name is Zombiebrand, Devourer of Brains, Undead Overlord Extraordinaire. What are you saying? You're not an undead overlord, you're the gentleman inspector. Inspector. Overlord. Inspector. Overlord. Oh, Inspector, you just confused this as all. Don't worry, I knocked some sense back into the noggin of yours. Stay your hand, my lady. You know not what you do. I can't read. Even if I were the esteemed gentleman you purport me to be, the concussive force of the blast is more likely to liquefy my... If crashing into the ground made you forget, then an explosion of equal force ought to make you remember. I'll save you, Inspector, or kill you trying. See, even you acknowledge the possibility that this plan will result in my... death? What just happened here? Okay, I forgot some of them. Do we help the poor guy? Normally, I would applaud your ingenuity, Nashu, but I would have preferred that you found a more elegant solution. Ah, he remembers me. Inspector Hildibrand remembers me. Yes, I remember you, my faithful assistant. What I do not quite remember is how I came to be here. Ah, my head hurts again. Does he just wake up from the ground? Like Thriller? He awakens from the darkest depths of the slumber. The gentleman rises from underneath the ground. He looks up at the lightning sky. And he... Ah, such a wonderful dream. I slew a dragon and... What is this place? For that matter, who am I? Oh, Zombiebrand. Yep, boy, you're dead. Yeah! You're one of us now. Well, Hildibrand seems to be like the really confident but weird guy. Like, he has no shame doing what he's doing. Like that. I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, have awoken at last. Everyone's new to come back to us? Be it Red Moon or Black Dragon, no fiendish match for my legendary might. And who might this fine gentleman be? Could he perhaps be one of many admire? Oh, but what is this faint tingling sensation in my arm? This ringing in my ears, this dizziness? Could it be a case? Yeah. Quest completed. A mild concussion will not sway Inspector Hildibrand from his true calling. Verily, it could be naught else. Somewhere nearby dastardly doings are afoot, and only I can thwart them. Copious quantities of sand, unbearable heat. Aha, the Sagoli Desert. I bet on my life on it. Which means Ulda is but a short trek away. Yes, it all fits. Only that den of iniquity could so violently trigger my keen investigator sense. Fear not, law-abiding citizen. Inspector Hildibrand shall soon deliver you from evil. And he's away. The steps of a Nald. Agnes. Beg your pardon? You wish to question me as to the whereabouts of that deviant running about town dressed in rags? Do I look like a reporter for the Mithril Eye? I do not consort with perverts. Okay, jeez, I was just asking you a question. Oh, can't use mounts. Great. But I could do this. Heh. The fuck? What? You're looking for a half-naked Highlander what likes to catch criminals? I think I remember a thing like that. If you do manage to find this inspector friend of yours, tell me to do something about the goddamn duelist. Me mate's past cousin's kid best friend lost this blade the other day to that bastard. Cool, great. I'm gonna tell him that. If I can find him. Budulf. Sorry lad, but if it's information you want, you'll be served best by going to Wymond. The only rumors I've heard are those about the weapon thief. Calls himself a duelist, or so I hear. When you don't allow your opponents to refuse, well... Ew. It's February, it's in Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day has nothing to do with being singles, like me. I take it you've dealt with that zombie problem, eh? So do tell, just why were they dressing up like dandies? Wymond? Hey, Wymond! Thou almighty bugger me with a bleeding spear? The dead of Risanan did walk in the streets of Ulda? No need for melodrama, my good man. As you can see, reports of my death were greatly exaggerated. It's true, he's not a zombie. I checked. Aye, you do seem to be hale and healthy. Which, begs the question, how in a 7 health did you survive that fall? Why question divine providence? What matters is that Eorz's champion has returned. and that he, and by that I mean I, shall bring this thieving duelist to justice. Heard about that, did you? Might be harder than you think. You never got no inkling of that fellow's current whereabouts. Inconceivable. I refuse to believe that the ever inquisitive, ever ambitious, ever reliable Wymond is without a single shred of information, even one of dubious relevance. Well, I make no promises, mind you, but there was some talk of a fair maiden what said her most. This knave assaulted a young woman as well? The audacity! I should fly to her side at. If it isn't a gentleman from the Sagole. A serendipitous encounter indeed. Unless you two seek the belligerent duelist. Capital. It will be invigorating to engage in a friendly battle of wits. Already the spirit of competition fills me. Come now, Shu, we must away. Damn it, Hildy, I ain't told you the lass's name yet. Keeping that coin purse bulging, are we? They say the streets of Old Da are made of gold, but this piles of gil what pave your way. Wymond believes it would be best if you assisted Inspector Hildibrand with his investigation. Well, Ken, you might as well go after him. He'll be disappointed if you don't. The lady in question is named Yellow Moon. She's a woman with a taste for the finer things in life. Safe to say you'll find her getting fitted for something in the Weavers Guild most every day. Good luck with the inspecting, Inspector. Yep, I'm the new inspector in town now. Why is it all the way over there? At the Weavers Guild. Hello, Yellow Moon. My beloved pure heart was unlike anyone you've ever seen. Elegant, refined, the perfect accessory for any cultured woman. You will bring it back to me, won't you? A priceless possession, carelessly ripped from the hands of its owner. The lady weeps, and the wind bears her sorrow to his ears. What gentleman could hear this clarion call and not beg the honor of championing her cause? What in the world? I swear to you, here and now, I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, shall scour all creation, from the depths pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, for your pure heart. What he said. And you, my fellow servant of justice, I see your instincts are not to be underestimated, having guided you to this fair maiden's side. Now this, Miss Moon, what can you tell us about the theft? Thefts, sir, to be precise. My pure heart was the only most recent item to be taken from me. I'm certain I had it when I left home the other day, after I browsed the latest fashions at Sunsilk and took in the match at the Coliseum. I realized it was gone. So the time and location of the theft are unknown. Essential details without which you cannot solve the case. There is but one logical course of action, Miss Moon. To coax the hidden clues from your memories, we must reenact that fateful day's excursion to Sunsilk Tapestries. Okay. Okay, I think those are the moments where I maybe have to take a break every hour or so. Because it's like a lot of talking. Emerald Avenue. Miss Moon, would you be so kind as to describe your visit in detail on the day in question? Nothing unusual happened, but if you insist, I was pondering whether or not to purchase a new dress when a man approached me and confessed his undying love. What sort of man says that to a complete stranger, I ask you? Naturally, I was taken aback. I dropped my purse, in shock not intentionally, on his foot, and he cried out in pain and fled. If I may be so bold, Miss Moon, this strikes me as a most unusual happening. In any case, it appears to be completely unrelated to the theft. Let us next proceed to the Colosseum and see what you remember. Now she is really sleepy. Once again, Miss Moon, if you'll be so kind as to tell us what you remember. Well, like before, nothing unusual happened. I felt like gambling that day and was debating which match to observe, when a gladiator approached me from behind and confessed his undying love. Naturally, I was taken aback. I whirled about and struck the man in the face with my purse, in shock not intentionally. Unfortunately, since I was carrying a tremendous sum of money, my purse weighed about 60 pounds, and the blow was enough to render him unconscious. 120 pounds? Miss Moon, you are a remarkably strong woman. Which is precisely why you were targeted. Oh, it's so obvious in hindsight. The thief bore you a grudge. No, it's more than that. He hated you with a passion. There are a lot of giant crates in Ulda, at the Weavers Guild, at Sunsil Tapestries, and here too. Is he hiding in one of the boxes? These crates are everywhere, Can. I wonder what's inside, but I don't see how we can open. Ah, of course. Hello, 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 I am back. Sorry, someone was just knocking at the door, so I just had to make sure that, yeah. Ah, of course, we have plenty of explosive. Here, why don't you try? It'll be fun. Okay, I'm just gonna chuck some bombs at this conspicuous nauseous delight. Ha! What the? At the heart of every crime rests a single, unassailable truth, reached only by navigating a web of falsehoods and contradictions. Hearken to me now, for as a shepherd leads his flock, I shall guide you to my irrefutable conclusion. A gladiator possesses his feeling only to be rejected and physically assaulted in response, wounding his pride as a warrior and man. Resenting her prowess whilst recognizing his weakness, he carries out a more feasible vengeance. He robs Yellow Moon of a weapon, the pure heart. Inspector, we found the pure heart. These strange men were sneaking around town in wooden crates, had it. What? It's not what you think. We're not thieves. We're devotees. Yellow Moon is our sun and stars. We only wish to keep her safe from harm, and should they misplace an item from time to time, we'd collect it, for safekeeping, nothing untoward. You deviants were behind all of the thefts? all this time you've been stalking me? What nerve? Ah, such unbridled fury, such righteous indignation. We should be glad to accept the goddess's punishment. Goddess? Devotees? But of course. That I had to inspect those crates was a stroke of genius indeed. As I was elucidating but a moment ago, those fiends are obviously the ones responsible for the recent rash of weapon thefts, as those thefts were carried out by a single individual, you imbecile. Lest you've forgotten, the culprit is a duelist. He only claims his victims' weapons after defeating them in a single combat. If your powers of observation are great as you claim, you should have deduced that those buffoons in boxes were incapable of such. I should know. I am a reporter of the Mithril Eve. My name is Ellie, and I've been investigating these incidents for weeks. Inspector Hildibrand, gentleman investigator and agent of inquiry, I presume? You're looking well for a dead man. Would you like to meet one of the duelist victims? I'll introduce you with pleasure. You will be willing to share such precious information with me. Your generosity is commendable, Miss Ellie. May this mark the beginning of a long and beautiful friendship. Yes, very good. The name of the man is... Where the bloody hell do you think you're going? I haven't told you anything yet. Well, he's a good inspector, though, considering that he somehow gets to where he's supposed to go. The Immaculate Deception. I suppose since you're the imbecile's friend, you intend to help him. The man you want to find is an adventurer named Humphrey. At present, he can be found at the Golden Bazaar. With luck, the good inspector may find his way there by the time you arrive. If not, then so be it. Haha, I wonder what will happen when he discovers that the victim is a perpetrator as well. Golden Bazaar. Why is it over there? Okay, I probably have to take small breaks here and there, considering that it's a lot of reading. Of course, I might be doing it wrong though. Are you the one named Humphrey? I'm Humphrey. And you are? At last, I've caught up with you. You there, young sir. I am told you're a victim of the marauding duelist. Me? A victim? How amusing. You amuse me? True, I was challenged by the duelist not long ago, but where he thought to find a whelp. He found a warrior of light instead. I defended my honor and my blade. See for yourself. You mean you won? That's amazing. Well, it was nothing compared to what I faced at Carteneau. Magitech to the right of us, Magitech to the left of us, stuck in the middle with Master Lowe. We were core. He was a dab hand with the old magic, he was. I tried to save him, of course, but there's a limit to how many giant beasts a man can... That man is no warrior of light. Tell them, Eleazar. Tell them how he lost and surrendered a sword that was not his own. Liar, scoundrel, I trusted a bastard with me father's blade, bid him take it to a smithy for restoration, even gave him guilt to pay for it. Then he comes crawling back snivelling and begging forgiveness for losing it in a duel. And I said that's enough to set things right. Look at me, you bleeding whoreson. Look at me. Me flowing golden locks are no more. I've gone bald from the stress and heartbreak. I swear to everything holy that you'll face a reckoning if you don't bring her back to me. Alright. He beat the shite out of me and took the old man's sword. I used the guild to pay the corrosion. I have no idea where he or the sword is. What am I supposed to do, huh? I can't give him what I don't have. Unless you help me find the sword. That's what you do, right? Help people? Have you no shame? First you claim a legacy not your own, then you beg others to help you with problems of your own making. You will refuse this, man, won't you, Inspector? And what of Eleazar's flowing golden locks? How will forsaking young Humphrey help the man he was wronged? We shall begin our search for the sword by questioning the people of the Golden Bazaar. My guy is just standing there. Okay, I'm just gonna vibe with him. I bet. Why the frick are you Are you sleeping? What the frick are you doing? Antique swords? Oh, I haven't the foggiest about that. That traveling merchant Jojon Pa is the one you ought to speak with, assuming he hasn't left. Lululu. That boy should be ashamed of himself, robbing poor Eleazar of a priceless family heirloom. Just to go to show you should never trust an adventurer who claims to be a warrior of light. Thieves and tricksters, the lot of them. It may not be the most honorable solution, but mayhap you should consider giving Eleazar a counterfeit blade. If the deception brings him peace in his final days, would it be so wrong? Eleazar's sword wasn't much to look at, but at least it was authentic. More than a fellow collectors have been tricked into purchasing counterfeit relics. Jujumpa. Where art thou, Jujumpa? Jojonpa. Yes? I'm afraid I have no knowledge of an ancient sword, at least not one of I can guarantee to be authentic. You see, anyways I determined to be dubious origins, I immediately discarded the spring east of Camp Drybone. Although I have no swords for sale at present, I may have disposed of a facsimile similar in design to the one you describe. This presents a quandary. Though I am loath to deceive an honourable man like Eleazar, a well-intentioned ruse may put his heart at ease, thus spurring the rejuvenation of his flowing golden locks, whilst we continue to search for the genuine article. Well, if there's a sword in that spring, it won't remain there for too long. It's one of the more convenient sources of fresh water for the common folk in Camp Drybone. You should endeavour to be more optimistic, Miss Ellie. Like me, I say we search for the spring first before declaring all to be lost. Speak with Jidonpa. Wait. Why is Nashu always close to sleeping every time we get close to her? It occurs to me that I'm not yet fully recovered from my accumulated injuries. It would not be prudent to immerse my body in water. Not without first coating it with a liberal application of salamander oil, that is. Indeed, on many an occasion my dearest mother tended my childhood scrapes just so. You understand the importance of physical rehabilitation, yes? Then you can assist me by pouring the oil all over my body. What? Ah, this comforting scent, as though I am a child in her arms. Quickly now, before it dries, knead the oil into my aching flesh. I have to massage him. Oh, frick. The pain multiplies manifold. Gently now, gently. Massage him, but now gently. Oh gods, oh gods, oh gods. Yes, at last! My muscles slacken and soften, the warmth spread, and the pain becomes pleasure. Why did I massage him the third time? Stop! Right there. Yes, keep doing that. Just like that. Just like... Yes, now once more. With feeling. Oh, for frick's sake. Want to do it again? Hildy. Why got to get longer each time? Ah, never before have I received such splendid ministrations. Now then, into the spring. You as well, my good man. This is such a weird game. You're being productive. Excellent. May I see what you found? No sign of the sword Jujumpa mentioned. I see. Ah! Now I'm all wet. What was that anyway? Did something cause you to... Once again, my instincts have guided us to our quarry. That as you searched that section of the spring was a stroke of... Inspector, it's bad for your health to conduct investigations in those clothes. I'll go to Ulda and fetch you some new ones. I'll thoughtful of you, Nashu. While you're there, purchase a few bottles of hair tonic for Elazir as well. The newest, most potent blend you can find. Is it not wonderful, my friend? Soon all of Eleazar's woes will be no more. The immaculate deception. Man, we just have to deceive him now. Oh, you see, you have seen better days, my guy. As promised, I'll return to you your father's ancient blade. Aye, it is her. Every chip and scratch is just as you remember. God bless you, sir. I never expected you would go such lengths for two strangers without thought of reward. Altruism is a rare trait these days. This common enough if know where to look. A gentleman recognizes the good in every soul, and understands that none deserve to be forsaken. Spoken like a true gentleman, though your garments beg to differ. Inspector, I bought your change of clothing. I also bought a supply of tonic from this peddler I met in Pearl Lane. Excellent work, Nashu. If you would just bring me that case. Mm. Inspector? Inspector Hildibrand? There appears to be something lodged in my forehead. Could it be a missive from an adoring admirer? How many bottles has he used? The author neglected to pen her name. I shall come to claim the collector's blade. Is that supposed to be flattering? No, you. It's supposed to be intimidating. The duelist wrote this. He's daring you to stop him. A challenge for me, ho? At last, the curtain rises. Very well. If I'm to duel the duelist, I must dress for the occasion. They're still going about the tonic. Perfect. Ah, it's blinding. I, Hildibrand, agent for inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, accept your challenge. My eyes! He's incredible, so bold, so majestic, just like a warrior of light. No, a gentleman of light. He's exceptionally something. Core, Inspector Hildibrand, you look amazing. I got the golden locks back. Hildibrand. It's like so Detective Conan. This is far from the strongest of swords. Blue skies and a rolling desert. How much longer must I seek the blade of legend? Walks like with his arms stretched out. Challenge accepted, my worthy opponent. You shall not claim the blade. With me, with my, let us call it what it is, genius, I shall bring you to justice. Wait, you wish to duel with weapons, not wits? This bridge hardly seems appropriate for such an epic duel. The three collectors. Hey, I know that spear. That's the one I found buried with the pumpkins. Pumpkins sort of remind me of. Um, no, it's gone. Never mind. The science of deduction. Ellie wishes to share her latest discoveries with you. Perchance you are curious about the duelist's declared target. It so happens I have identified the weapon in question. The Treaty Blade is part of the Ishgardian noble's collection. Or was, I should say. No, it has not yet been stolen. It has been purchased by an Oldan collector, the wife of a wealthy merchant living in Vesper Bay. Suffice it to say, I would be remiss in my duties as a reporter were it not to investigate her. And should the duelist strike whilst I'm present, well, I hope I needn't explain what a golden opportunity that would be. Ingratiation myself to her may prove to be the greatest challenge, though. I'm told she's a difficult woman to please. Fortunately, I'm also told she has a fondness for rare flowers. There's all Tutusi in Camp Drybone cells. You can come along if you like. Tutusi. Here you are, miss. Thank you for your patronage. Was it for love or money that you killed him? What? It was you? Have you gone mad? That was an Amalja arrow in his back. I don't even know how to shoot a bow. Amalja don't shoot fleeing unarmed merchants. They capture and temper them. Not that you or your victim make for convincing merchants. If you're going to misrepresent yourself, put some effort into it. Wear gloves for God's sake. Or at least don't wave your hands in front of my face. The calluses on your finger betray you as a veteran archer. Doubtless you used your skills to great effect 5 years ago, as did your partner. So again, I ask, was it because he took from you your share or your sister? You don't touch a man's skin. He knew that, and yet he. Damn, I thought he did it for the money. You too, he's all yours. Yes, of course. Thank you for the help, Inspector. At least he's competent, but when did investigating crimes become such a popular profession? It's not his job, he just likes doing it. He belongs to one of Ishgard's high houses. Some say he's a baron. Not at all like that buffoon Hildibrand, don't you think? I try not to think about Hildibrand. We should get going. Lady Durilda will not take kindly to wilted flowers. Who the frick is Durilda? You're mentioning names now, I don't know. Durilda. Pray, return to the waking sands. Maybe I should actually try to visit the waking sands. Just for the fun of it. Whee! In here. Again? As I told at last 20 who came before. If you have come looking for work, you are too late. And even if I were in need of additional security, I would not deign to hire a common adventurer. Now remove yourself from my sight before I have your removal. I got this Althic lavender, I'm not sure if you like that. Did you really think it could be so easily manipulated? Present the right gift, speak the magic word, and you will earn my respect? What is more, a flower's beauty is fleeting. I value beauty which transcends the boundaries of time, everlasting, enduring, unchanging. Like mine. Now get out! Forgive us, Lady Durilda. We meant no disrespect. We were afraid that you would not heed our warnings otherwise. A notorious violent thief is plotting to steal a treaty blade. You fools. I shall come to claim the collector's blade, yes. I read the mithril eye. I know full well of whom you speak, and it's none of your concern. I have a legion of guards at my disposal. Should he try, I will have him seized or worse. And even if by some miracle he should succeed, he will not escape my wrath, for I have retained the services of a certain gentleman. Ah, but you may see for yourself, like every piece in my collection, he has been chosen with the utmost care. Now look at my peerless inspector, interlopers, and despair. Whom's this it? Ships that pass in the night, a signal shown in the darkness. The lady cries out for a guardian, and the gentleman must needs oblige. I swear to you, here and now, I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, shall neither slumber nor sleep until the fiend who covets the treaty blade is brought to justice. Good sir, what brings you here? Are you come in pursuit of the duelist as well? Or perchance in pursuit of me? As if I would spend a single gil on an insufferable, incompetent... To be fair, you're not spending a single gil on me. The chance to investigate such an intriguing case is payment enough. Preemptive declarations of criminal intent are hardly in vogue. Sorry I'm late. Busy solving a murder. Briardian, consulting inspector. At your service, my lady. Conniving inspector? Consulting inspector? Rotting flesh and saltpeter. Hildibrand Manderville and Nashu Makaraka, I presume? Two-rank amateurs, playing at the profession in which they know not. Call me when you finish with these wastrels. You see, I do not want nor need your help. Briardian is more than capable of overseeing the transfer. Now get out, all of you. Where have you been, Maria? And where's my vase? There was this strange flying thing, and the vase, I dropped it in the water. I was so... That vase once belonged to the royal house of Thornair. Do you have any idea how much it was worth? You will go back outside right now and search for my vase, and you're not to return until you find it. Do I make myself clear? My lady, pray allow me to go in a girl's stead. It is not safe, for she herself spoke of a ferocious wild beast. By my unmatched investigative skills, I shall swiftly locate and recover the missing vase, thereby earning your respect, at which point you will gladly grant me permission to investigate the thieving duelist. Verily, it is a plan fiendishly clever in its intricacies. Not when spoken aloud. Miss Maria, would you be so kind as to tell me exactly what happened? What was that? I picked up the vase in old Dal like your mother said, and I was on my home. I was crossing the bridge, and then the flying thing came. I got scared, so I ran. When I stopped, it was gone, but so was the vase. I think I dropped it in Nofika's wells. I want to go back and look, but there were scary looking things down there. I'm scared to go alone. You're no longer alone, Miss Maria. We should go together and look for the vase. All 5 of us. 5? All 4 of you. I'm going after Inspector Briardian. If the duelist strikes, I mean to be there. But, Miss Ellie, I can ignore the plight of a young girl for the sake of a story. Because that's my job, you imbecile. Well, we shall not derelict in our duty to justice. Come, Nashu, we must away. You don't even know what the bloody vase looks like. Maria, there, listen. If it gets dangerous or if you feel afraid, you run to this adventurer for help. Understand? The adventurer in question, me. I need to investigate Nofik as well. Where's that? I'm just gonna teleport. The girl what ran by earlier, I seen her, had something in her hands but dropped it while crossing the bridge. Didn't get a good look, but I reckon it don't matter any road. Whatever it was, it's long gone by now. Man, it's been so long being in these places that I don't recognize or remember most of them. A vase? Well, anything that falls in the water is like to be swept downstream fairly quickly. Does this have anything to do with that queer winged beast I saw earlier? No? Never mind then. Hello, Mr. Sand Toad. Flamboyant oath. A pox upon the thieving demon bird. He shall rue the day he crossed paths with me. Huh? A vase? I know not of what you... Curse this infernal refuse underfoot. Every point is a dagger. There's something in the water at the man's feet. Do I spy the treasured vase of Lady Durilda? Over. Oh there. Does this belong to you, child? Forgive me, I was so engrossed in my search that I did not notice. You search for what? Pray tell. The demon bird that absconded with my weapon. I set it down for but a moment, only to see it next in the talons of that accursed creature. I gave chase, following it through these waters, and in my haste I must have stepped upon your vase. Don't fret, Maria, I know it looks bad, but I'm sure Inspector Hildibrand will think of something. Oh, but I already have, my faithful assistant. Hearken to me now, for as the rising sun doth dispel the dark, so shall my solution resolve our dilemma. But first, we must gather as many fragments of the vase as we can find. precious potsherd. Counter-present your findings, have you? Splendid. Let's have a look. Well done, my friend. This should be more than sufficient for our needs. He has performed miracles with far less, after all. A shattered antique vase will not deter Inspector Hildibrand from his mission. The hammer. There is but one person in all Eorzea capable of constructing this vase. A man whose skill with the hammer has brought rival goldsmiths low. So breathtaking are his works, so fearsome his competitive spirit. This man is no mere goldsmith. You speak of him as one of a great warrior. Once, a notorious gang of thieves perpetrated a series of robberies in Ul'dah, targeting establishments which sold luxury goods. One such shop was owned by the humble lapidary of whom I speak. He was the last shop the thieves struck, for the following morning they were found beaten, bound, and gagged in a gold court. The brass blades never learned who was responsible. The only information they had was the testimony of a thief who kept muttering the words, "The hammer. The hammer." He sounds dangerous. Aye, and he does. And I do so enjoy the company of dangerous men. But where are my manners? I've yet to properly introduce myself. I am Gilgamesh, and that is my companion Enkidu. Well, not really. It has been many moons since I last saw her, so to ease the burden of loneliness, I tamed the rooster and painted the green. So you found a random rooster, paints it green, and calls it Enkidu. Okay. In any case, you mean to search for this goldsmith, yes? If so, it would be my pleasure to help. The pleasure is all mine, Gilligan. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, bid you welcome. If it's that hard for you to remember, I give you leave to call me Gil. Excellent suggestion, Craig. Playful monikers are effective means of building camaraderie. Call me Hildy. Now then, from what I know of the goldsmith's propensity to procure his materials himself, I have deduced that it is most likely to be found in the vicinity of Blue Fog in northern Thanalan. It is there we shall begin our search. Okay, cool. Northern Thanalan. Dublin carcass. The Dublin's wounds indicate that it was felled with a hammer. A trail of bloody footprints leads to the north. I don't think it's been that long. Maybe whoever did this is still around. Follow the trails of destruction. Basilisk carcass. The basilisk's wounds indicate that it was felled with a hammer. A single blow to the head. Impressive. Ardiman carcass. The Dublin, the Basilisk, this Ahriman, all were slain with a hammer, as was the beast over yonder, unless I am mistaken. The frick is the Chimera there? That Chimera must be his latest prize, which means he must still be about. Mayhap he's watching us at this very moment, attempting to ascertain our intentions, and was ever a cautious man who went on the hunt. Is he that strong he can take down a freaking Chimera? Alas, it comes to this. Though every fibre of my being cries out in rebellion, I must break my oath and do the unspeakable. Well, what must you do that is so terrible? I must dance! What? I'm a man, the man, the man of a man, doing what only man will can for peace of causes. I'm not gonna sing that. I cannot even avert my eyes. That is the dance of House Mandeville, passed down from father to son. Were I to perform within sight of our quarry, he would not be able to resist revealing himself. Alas, I neglected to properly stretch my legs beforehand. My good man, I see no other solution. You must dance in my stead, though it may be gross, nay, unconscionable, violation of my family's tradition. I must bequeath you the Mandeville. Yea, he's gonna bequeath me the Mandeville. You have learned the emote Mandeville dance. Let's go. I think I want to do that in another time. Yeah. And instead I want to no, just do the raids, I guess. Because I haven't even done that yet. Oh, it's because I'm in the wrong spot to do that. Because I'm gonna do the raid now. I think I wanted to go as a Dragoon. I've been really playing as Dragoon recently. I just need to do some changes. So give me a moment. And then AAC normal raids. Just like that. Changed it, so now it's easier for you guys. You know what I'm doing. I actually really like this armor of Dragoon. I just really dislike this little thing back there, which is normally beige, but I colored it like dark and purple because I just didn't like it. I could actually do without, I think. Yes, because I haven't even done those yet, so I'm just gonna do those. Can probably go to the gold saucer in the meantime. What's there? Air Force One. Nah. Telby Kesulby. A wind up Garnet? Why did I think it said wind up gamer? What the frick? I can't read. I'm gonna twirl around because that's what everyone does. Twirling, twirling around. Yeah, I'm really enjoying Hildibrand, but I feel I can only take it in small doses considering that it's a lot of reading and talking. I should probably do the mini pot. It's definitely this one. Never mind. It is this one. Never mind. It is this one. Frick. Now we just need to wait for one tank. I should probably also try to do the... what's it called again? Of course, I could just switch to a tank or a healer, but... I kind of just want to play as a Dragoon, so... What? I could do monster toss or something. Frick. I missed. Did it hit? Nice shot! Huh. Nice shot! Oh, it's all the way over there? Oh no. Nice shot! Ha! Hey! Yeah! Ah crap, too late. Ha! Nice shot! Hey. Ah crap, too early. Miss. Oh, it went too fast now. Great. No! Again! Miss. Ha! I got one. Was it there? Plus this thing standing in the way. Dang it. My balance is off. Ha. Might as well just use the last one, why not? Yeah. Huh. Dang it, missed. Ha. Oh, just barely outside? Are you kidding me? Dang it. From small things. Maybe I should just do a stream where I only play Triple Triad, and that's it. Finding a player. Should I? That'd be kind of fun. Triple Triad. Clive. Oh, we have Clive now. Luna Ifrit. Sure, let's go with that. And a Godbert. Wait. Yay, finally. It's so red in here. Only one option. Light it up. Hi. Bones inside of me. The lindworm. Well, might as well just eat egg, maybe. Oh, okay. Ravenous Reach. This side. Okay. This side. I probably want to stay here. Let's go. Light it up. Let's go. I'm just gonna wait until it spins once more. Ah, used the wrong one. I'm gonna sprint. Grotesque. Panic! I'm safe here. I'm just gonna stand right here. Because I was pointing literally at the... Probably want to wait for the buffs. When my stuff is at least getting close to... Oh, nice. I'm just gonna use that. Serpentine Scourge. Everything burns. Okay, I know there's going to be a second phase, so I don't have to use anything. GG's. Nah, dude, it's too early for GG's, my guy. Everything burns. Ah, what's all the way over there? Huh? It burns. Oh, I actually got... Nice. I don't think I need that, but might as well. Already have, so I can pass that. I'm just gonna need everything, depending on what I get, I should do that. Because I don't plan ahead what I want, so... Grooving green. Cliffhanger. Could I do that while I am... I could try. And if I get into a battle before that, I might as well. Let's see. Oh, it's this thing. Sure, let's try. Yeah, I'm gonna do something that many people don't dare to do. I'm gonna keep going without stopping. Okay, I stopped. My bad, I stopped. Ah! Oh, I can try again. Gonna try again. But this time, just go. Don't stop, just go. I have to save this little chocobo chicken. Dang it, I stopped. Hey, I did it. Hey, lost hatchling. Oh. Man, I can't jump off? Okay, I'm gonna just blow. Well, easy. Boutique vendor. Oh. Cyber sailor. Future armor, a sailor's life. Fashionably late elegant, the coil that binds. I have no clue what that means. I haven't gone that far into the game. Like fashion report and stuff. Who are we? Ghostbusters! Just a Lalafell just chilling at the stairs. There. Well, I could play as a healer though. The Tyrant. That's in. Draw steel. Is it max melee or let me try? Yes, it is. Oh no, not that. Just gonna take it slow, like that. Huh? Yung putan. Real steel trophy. Oh. Might as well use in the. Dang it. Oh. The fuck just happened? Oh, I shouldn't have gone in. Just not gonna touch everything. Now I can touch. Oh, it's there. I'm dumb. I was wondering where my AoE thing was. Ah. Ta yu putan. Ah, jeez. No. think I'm just gonna take it a bit slow with that. There. Q button. Do button. Q button. Oof, the black mage has to run over there. Whee! Ah, not this way. What? Q button. Ah. Yeah, we did it. Let's go.
It's all over. Until next time.
Gonna need everything. I received the loot, now I just have to wait. Again. Maybe I want to change to something else. Scholar, maybe. Well, the question if I can actually play. Okay, I can. Am I able to change before I go in? Let me see. That aether flow. My hot bar is like all over the place with things. Prospective challengers are invited to assemble in Card Square or the Battle Hall. Battle du har du. Okay, I think I'm just gonna put my... Okay, maybe not.
cry out in pleasure or pain?
Feast your eyes on the lovely and lethal Femme Fatale! Will the challenger fall prey to the cruel mistress?
Ah, this is what we did son.
Come, my pets.
Timing.
This is my show. I will hear you scream.
A wicked weapon. Femme Fatale's poised to execute a fatality.
You will become a stain on this.
Ah, jeez. I forgot.
Hang in there!
Make it better.
This is just the beginning. My faithful minions, give me your ether!
It's begun! She's draining the audience of their ether.
I should probably get better at using just putting up shields out there.
You will feed me.
Femme Fatale's unleashed the ether. The challenger's in her realm now.
You are a stubborn one, but it is not too late to beg for mercy.
This spectacle of slaughter resumes. How will the challenger adapt? It's a veritable rain of death.
Oh, jeez. Ah. I'm freaking dead.
Can they recover from this? They're up! What
I barely have any mana left.
In pain lies pleasure.
She's unleashed even more evil! How will this end?
I should probably use emergency tactics if by chance I cannot get it in time. I should probably do that. Man, I really like playing as a Sage. But I feel like with Sage, I can barely do much. Like, I had a Fairy Gauge, which doesn't really help that much. I don't know. Like, why couldn't they have done it so... what's the word I'm looking for now? For what they could have done, though, is... where is it? This one. Fey Blessing. They could have made Fey Blessing also use that. So instead of like a single target, we like spread towards everyone. But like the fairy has to stand in and it just heals less. But not much. That could be kind of cool. And there's this one. Okay. Or do I want to go in as a tank? Yeah, it's only like 16 seconds, so... 15, 16 seconds. So it's a lot of time to, like, do stuff. Or do I just go in as a DPS? Do 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 do. I should probably use melts as well. Dipper, 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 dipper. Jumping around because I can. There. Dipper, dipper, do, 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 do.
This will be a tag team match of
Here we go.
My word, such scorn for the challenger. Oh, what fearsome flames! He set the ring ablaze. The flames are spreading. At this rate, the challenger will be trapped.
I'm in a battle. Man, I'm too slow at using stuff.
Deep Blue's lost his cool. He's tagging in.
Six swell. Standing there.
And they dance out of the way unharmed. Unbelievable.
Oh wait, it's on the wrong side. God damn it.
Both brothers have entered the ring. Oh, that grounds disqualification.
Oh shit, that's the thing. Oh, we have a sage. Ah, we have two shield healers.
Double trouble for the challenger.
How many? Yeah. Six swell.
The brothers have triggered a fusion explosion. Truly, they're deadly.
Oh, I'm with this guy. Okay.
Brace yourselves, folks. The extremes are holding nothing back.
Ah, I'm not able to do it in time. I just have to use be better at using that.
You're going down.
Six swell.
If there ain't a wave to ride, just make one yourself.
I don't even know who to use the fairy gauge on. Might as well.
Bet you've never seen anything this gnarly. I'm not finished with you yet.
Might as well just give all a shield just in case. Standing, outstanding. Gigis. Smash. Smash. I could troll people like that though. I constantly just jump when. And before I call it a day, I think I'm just gonna do one expert run. I don't think I actually have to heal anything now. They're dying too quickly and it's a warrior, so I'm safe. Haha, tricked ya. Do, 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 do. Bonk. Here we go. Do, do, bum, ba-do, ba-do, bum. I don't think I have to heal now. We are pretty good now. Ah, crap, I should have gotten... Whoops. My bad. Ima, run fast. The run fast. Ah, fett. I don't think I have to use that, but might as well. Do, 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 do. I'm died. Ah. Thank Lord I put the shield up in time. Da-ba, da-ba, do, 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 do. Ah, frick, I forgot the goddamn fairy. I keep forgetting. I just noticed something. Does this tank even use any form of some sort of mitigation? Probably not, since it's a warrior. I don't know, I just took note of that. They're like, huh. I'm gonna stand all the way over here. There you go. Honk. Storm Surge. What crap? Here you go. Do 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 do. Yeah. But I think I'm gonna call it a day, and maybe I will continue with Hildibrand tomorrow. But other than that, thank you guys for checking by, and I'll talk to you all later.